Hello YouTube, Fungal Warrior 88 is back with another episode of Franchise Reviews, episode 3. Now, I'm a big fanboy of anything. Marvel, DC, The Simpsons, you name it. But there's always one thing that I am a big fanboy of, and that is Transformers. Dun 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 dun. Dun. Yep, those robots in disguise. It's based on the toys and the cartoon. I, for one, collected toys, and they're really cool to collect. And heck, I am one of the biggest Transformer fans you will ever find. I'm wearing a Transformers t-shirt for fuck's sake. Okay? And that's what I will be reviewing for franchise reviews today. Let's get right into it. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so the first film came out in the year 2007 under the direction of Michael Bay, who I find to be one of the most awful directors in Hollywood, aside from Joel Schumacher or Brett Ratner. But what do I think of this film? Well, I have a lot of things to say about this film. First thing I want to say is I absolutely love this movie. I loved it when it came out, and when I came out of the theater, I just loved it. It is so good. The storyline is really great, but not fantastic or perfect, just great. And here's how the story goes. The Decepticons come to Earth to find a pair of glasses at a cube called the Allspark. And it's a battle between the Autobots and the Decepticons. And whoever fights it first, well, the Decepticons want to use it for Earth machines. And the Autobots just want to use it for, well, freedom. And that's a really good plot and storyline. Okay, let's talk about the cast. Shia LaBeouf plays Sam Witwicky, the descendant of Archibald Witwicky, who buys a old Camaro, like I think it's from the 80s or 90s, I'm not sure. But the first Decepticon we see is Blackout, and the first Autobot we see is Bumblebee. Now, Bumblebee is a Camaro in this movie, but in the cartoon, he was a Volkswagen Beetle, but in this, he's just a Camaro. And later on in the movie, he turns into this new style Chevy Camaro, like a 2010 version. It's real cool. It's real cool. Wish to have one of those one day. Wish to drive one of these things right by. That was really cool. So he buys the car, takes it home. Then later in the movie, he transforms into this Autobot. He transforms into an Autobot. That's really cool. Yeah. Transforms into Bumblebee. Yeah, that's real cool. Megan Fox plays Michaela Bates, Sam's girlfriend. Now, don't get me wrong. I do find Megan Fox really hot. Oh, yeah, she's so fucking hot. It's just stupid. No doubt about it. But she can't act. She can't act. But she's hot though, but she can't act. Well, in some films she can act, but these films she does an okay job. Josh Duhamel and Tyrese Gibson play Major Lennox and Robert Epps. They do a really good job in their roles. Yep, except they're not really characters, but they just wanted to throw some army guys in. Yeah, and Peter Cullen is back to voice Optimus Prime. I can't imagine anyone else playing him. He is so good as Optimus Prime. Hugo Weaving makes a really good Megatron. No doubt about it. I can't imagine anyone else voicing Megatron either. Well, except for Frank Welker. He's a good Megatron too. The special effects were non-stop. And the action is just awesome. And one thing I dislike about this film, the story is a ripoff on Titan, but overall it was still a great film. We get to see a whole bunch of Autobots and Decepticons, like Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, Ironhide, Jazz, and Ratchet. Those are the only 5 we see. And we see Frenzy, Barricade, Blackout, Starscream, and Megatron. Those are the only Autobots and Decepticons that are even in this movie. But overall, it was a fantastic film. Love this film. It's so flippin' good. I love this one scene in the movie where Megatron takes Jazz and Jazz says, "You want a piece of me? You want a piece?" And then Megatron says, "No, I want 2 pieces." But overall, this is a really great movie. Linkin Park does songs for all 3 movies. The song they do in the first Transformers movie is What I Done, which is a good song. And overall, like I said, this is the last time I'm going to say it, this movie is off the hook good. So I give it a succeed on Fungal Warrior 88 later.